I know what you're saying. You're saying when the Imam is present, it's not guesswork. When the Imam is in occultation, it's guesswork. This is what you're saying.
Absolutely guesswork. Well, that's not necessarily what Allah wants you to do, but this is the reality we ended up with.
Great. Let me ask you a question.
So how's that?
When Allah says, وَمَا خَلَقْتَ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ, is this إرادة تكوينية or إرادة تشريعية?
Okay. How's that related to us?
Which one is it?
Well, go ahead. Like, continue.
This is a deeper topic that I think you need to know about, so I'm gonna leave it aside. During the time of occultation, are we obligated to worship Allah through guesswork? Yes or no?
You're not obligated to follow guesswork at all. Like, guesswork is guesswork. Like,
guesswork is not.
But this is the reality we ended up with.
Great.
You're not.
Okay. Let me reword it for you. During the time of occultation, are we obligated to worship Allah?
We are obligated to fix the issue that we are in.
Akhi, answer the question. Why are you jumping? During the time of occultation, are we obligated to worship Allah?
What is worship? Can you explain what worship is?
Akhi, answer the question. Are we obligated to worship Allah, yes or no? During the time of occultation?
Yeah, absolutely. What is worship?
During the time of occultation, the way we worship Allah, that He obligated upon us, did He obligate it upon us through a method that is speculative or a method that is undeniably true?
I'm asking you, what is worship? When you say worship, what is worship? Do you mean salah, saum, zakah, hajj? Is that what you mean by worship?
Obeying Allah Azza wa Jal. That's what I mean by worship.
Obeying Allah Azza wa Jal will only have you will only be certain you are obeying Allah if you are actually obeying the Imam that has been appointed by Allah. Anything else is guesswork.
Okay, answer my question. You said during the time of occultation we are obligated to worship Allah. Great, that's premise one. Premise two, during the time of occultation, Allah, who obligated us to worship Him, did He give us a method to worship Him through speculation and guesswork or through undeniable certain proof?
During the Ghaibah?
Yes.
During the Ghaibah, we live in dhulumat. So,
bro, answer the question. What is wrong with you? Why are you playing around? You have two options. Either Allah obligated us to worship Him through guesswork and speculation or through undeniable qat'i proof. Which one is it?
Well, this is what I'm trying to present to you, but you seem to be like binary.
Answer the question.
You think in binary. You think you have two choices. Well,
that's an adham, so I'm going to dismiss that. Now answer the question. Did Allah obligate us during the time of occultation to worship Him through a method that is speculative?
The only obligation that we have during the Ghaibah.
He doesn't want to answer.
Is the Ghaibah itself.
He knows.
Do you not get it?
He says Allah obligated us through. You know that if you say Allah obligated us to worship Him during the time of occultation through guesswork,
the only worship we have,
you would be ascribing al-qubhu lillah, because that guesswork can be mistaken, and that means Allah obligates us to worship Him in a mistaken method.
The only obligation we have
is that it's qat'i, undeniable certain proof. And if you affirm that, then it logically follows that you have to affirm that the books that we have with us today are qat'i and undeniable through certain proof.
They're not. Listen, the only obligation we have is to end the Ghaibah. Everything else is not important.
I'm done speaking to you because you don't want to answer my question. You can say that. You can speak. The point that I'm trying to make, brothers and sisters, is that the Usuli religion is based off of guesswork, speculation, errors, mistakes, and al-dhann. They do not know that they can't even say with a straight face that the way they worship Allah, they can't say that the way they pray, they can't even tell you the way they believe in Tawheed is something that is qat'i, that is 100% certain. All Usuli scholars will tell you, it is dhanni, it is speculated, it is through our guesswork we worship Allah. We guess this is how the Prophet prayed. We guess to believe that Allah Azza wa Jal has these attributes. We guess all the sayings of the Imams alayhim as-salam are said by the Imam. This is all guess and speculative. We're not certain the Imam said this. And this has destroyed the entire necessity of the infallibility of the Imam.
Habib, we're not in any interrogation. What you say, only the Imam himself. You no longer need the Imam because what you've got is haq. But what the Usuli are doing, what the Usuli are doing is saying we have the possibility of being wrong. And therefore, if the Imam comes and says you're wrong, we're going to accept him. But what he's saying is you got the haq. And if the Imam comes out and says what you got is wrong, then Batil would say no, what we have got is haq, go away. This is exactly what he's saying. But the Usuli is saying, look, we accept the possibility. And if the Imam comes out and says you got the Batil guys for these 1,000 years, we're going to say okay, so like we accept it. But what you say, when you say I got the haq, if the Imam comes out and says, bro, you've been doing it wrong for the past years, I'm coming out with a new religion, which you accept from hadith, you would be standing up to the Imam and saying, no,
you are literally saying this is slander. This is literally slander. Listen, it's nasikh wa mansukh. The Imams abrogate each other. So if Imam Mahdi comes and he abrogates the sayings of As-Sadiq or Al-Baqir or Al-Kadhim or Al-Ridha alayhi salam, then we will follow him. I don't find you somebody who's competent.
You've been, that's the akhlaq that you learn from
no, this is the akhlaq of Sistani. Akhlaq of al-Khuwi, who says you can slander people, yeah?
Okay, akhlaq of your fathers, even forefathers.
Akhlaq of al-Khuwi, who says you can slander.
Listen guys, I'm gonna end the live.